My name is Trish Lee, and I'm a wedding dress designer. I've been designing wedding dresses for about 2 years. What the dresses try to convey is a Californian, laid-back, relaxed sort of aesthetic. At the same time, it's vintage-inspired, but really not like a costume. Ever since I was a kid, my mom, she'd help me make my clothes. We would go to the fabric store, and I'd get to pick out the fabric and the buttons and the trims. At the end of the day, I had something that was so special and different, and I put my heart and soul into it. Daily responsibilities, I think, vary so much. At a certain period of time, I might be focusing on design. I will start with sketching, and I'll look at fabric, and I'll start sketching different ideas based on what I'm inspired by. I work with brides, and I do their fittings. So before I even see the bride in their actual fitting, I will do their pattern drafting. When you make a dress, there's a blueprint almost, and you have to alter that blueprint and that pattern to fit a bride's measurements and different requirements. I really love to hear brides' different stories and how they came to pick this dress and what their wedding is like, because I just like knowing what inspires people today. You do have to work with suppliers and vendors. So imagine, when you're designing a dress and you're thinking, well, I want to make a dress in silk crepe. You do have to find the right crepe, find the right maker of this fabric, and review samples before you actually order a roll of this fabric. I actually went to the University of California at Berkeley. I pursued finance and marketing. I thought ultimately I'd work for another, maybe a fashion retail company first, and learn behind the scenes what goes on in merchandising and marketing and how to operate a fashion business. I really highly recommend working for someone else. You're learning on someone else's time almost, and you learn from their mistakes as well as their successes. The most important skill that I use now is how to build relationships with people through communicating.
Not too rustic.
Is it a winery? Is that what you're getting married in?
Yes.
Okay. I think this is kind of a good midway point between something that is not too rustic but is still very elegant, and it has like a soft train. Being able to communicate effectively what your ideas are and what your vision is for this, I think that's one of the best skills you can have. Students in high school should really remember, when you care about the way you present yourself, it means that you'll care about the product you give them later. I get to see people so happy wearing something that I created, and it means so much to them, and I'm a part of their day without really being there. And I think that's the best part, is something that you created is bringing somebody happiness.